Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Platinum. Today, we found ourselves a Bronzor, which I didn't last time, and it still took me like 5 minutes to find one off screen now, so good thing I didn't do it on screen. And we caught it, because I only took the time to wake it off screen, just to save some time here. So it was added to the Pokédex. There are researchers who believe this Pokemon reflected like a mirror in the distant past. Okay. Not really. Okay. Well, that was that. We sure caught a Bronzor. Oh well. Let's see. Okay, you're allowed to go this way. I remember that, guy by the fence there blocks you from going back here, but I guess not. And Gardenia's here for some reason. Hi, were you intrigued by the rumors going around too? You know, people have been talking about the ghost Pokemon of the Old Chateau. I've been hearing rumors about sinister shadows too. Should check it out myself, but going in there is, well, you know, being a gym leader, I'm always busy, so since I'm so busy I can't go in. It's not because I'm scared. Good luck with your investigation. Okay. Whatever. Oh, right, it will be good if I actually taught Cut to my, ugly bird. Wrench can learn it too, but it's Cut. It's not gonna be that useful, so... It's kind of small shrubbery. I think there's items on both sides of the displays. Okay, just here for now, we're just regular Eterna Forest inhabitants, so nothing too interesting. I believe there's an item. Isn't there an item right here? I thought there was. Hello? There's one right over there, though. I thought there was a hidden one on the other side. I guess not. Let's just do this. There's not a hidden item here. No. Ether. Oh, there's an insect plate right here. Weird. When the universe was created, its shards became this plate. Okay. Oh, speaking of plates, now that I'm thinking about it, we got that plate earlier, and I wanted to give the splash plate to Manaphy. Because it boosts the power of water-type moves, so there's no reason not to give it to it. I don't think I have any other items that are useful for anybody else. Quick... I'll give the Quick Claw to, Cerise for now. Wrench will just kind of go without an item. I mean, I could give him the Poison Barb, but I doubt it will help much. So, let's go inside. And we're in the Old Chateau. Guess what? We're gonna encounter a ton of Ghastly in there. With their funky cry. Alright. What do you say? It appears as if it's glaring. Oh, that's just fantastic. So here's the dining room. And... keeping encounters on... Actually, no, I shouldn't. I was gonna say, in case I find a Haunter, but I'm not gonna catch the Haunter on screen anyway, so... I'll see if I have Repels. I didn't buy any yet, so I don't know if I do. I got 2, so might as well. Okay, so the trash can's empty. And the rare candy. And... oh, I thought there was, like... is it in a box? Honey. I thought there was something else here. It's not. What do you say? There's just a plaque that doesn't say anything? Okay. It's on the table, doesn't do much. And a big pearl for some reason. Good. These boxes right there. Okay, the shelves. Already wore off, and the music is kind of creepy. There isn't much of a point to this mansion. There's one thing of interest that is the thing that we're really here for, but there's some items. Such as an Old Chateau, which is an item that basically, Pokemon Pal, Pokemon Handbook, adorable Pokemon. Who cares if it is Timber Maniacs? What is it, some weird porn for lumberjacks? Okay, I'll stop that. And more empty trash. Trash, more trash. Okay, more Pokemon books. Something scrolling that. So peculiar, make off. What? I don't even know what that means. And this is where we're gonna get into creepy stuff. Do I have a super repel by any chance? Probably not. Nope, so I guess we're gonna have to deal with, cancellation quite a bit. And you found a Dread Plate. So back to play, the power of defeated giants infuses this plate. Dread Plate is the one for Dark. Don't really have a Dark type move on my team though, so I can't really use that. There's a clock, a trash can, and a TV that's on. And this is really the interesting thing here, because they come here at night past 8 p.m., which I think the game considers a start of night, so it's kind of an obvious thing to say. You talk to it. Inside the TV there appears to be a Pokemon. Pokemon appears if it will come out of the TV. It will come out. Want to thump the TV. And we get the legendary music for some reason. Even though it's not actually legendary, it's a Rotom, which is motor backwards. Also, this thing might not be a good matchup because it's an electric ghost type, which is a really cool typing. And the Rotom, starting in Platinum, started to have a bunch of different forms, and you could get them in Platinum, but I won't be getting them in this playthrough because it requires an event item, and the event is not available anymore. I mean, it was available for like a month after this game came out, so I only missed that by however months are in the 7 years. I can't be bothered to do the math right now, -1. So, okay. Oh, Gumi hung on, apparently. That was good. Just gonna calm down. See if we can catch this thing. I have actually no clue what its catch rate is. It's not as bad as a legendary, but I think it's, relatively low. Rotom is just a cool Pokemon. I used one in my original Platinum run because I wanted to take advantage of the forms. And actually, no, it wasn't released a month after the release of the game. Or like in the first month once the game was released, because once the game was released here, I was like, oh, I'll use Rotom. And by the time that the event came out, I had long since beaten the whole game, and I took like a week or two to beat it, so... Oh, well, it certainly wasn't hard to catch, but yeah, got Rotom. Rotom saves out of the Pokédex. Its electric-like body can enter some kinds of machines and take control in order to make mischief. I'm not gonna have your nickname. Rotom's cool. It's one of my favorite Gen 4 Pokemon. There is a different noteworthy ghost type that I'm gonna be using, though. Or at least slightly noteworthy. More empty trash cans. More empty things. Beds. We don't really care. There's also creepy things that can happen here. Such as the eyes on this painting that disappear. This room is slightly significant in the fact that if you have a GBA game in the bottom of the DS, which obviously I can't do here because I'm playing on the 3DS, but I will be doing that later. It's called the dongle method, which is a really funny name, but if you use the dongle thing with the GBA games, you can find Wild Gengar in this room, and only in that room. It's Kind of weird, but it's kind of interesting. And we found a team for Substitute, which is pretty cool. Also, it's interesting because Rotom, I think, learns Substitute naturally, so it's kind of weird that you find it here where you can catch it. I guess it's for people who, like, fight the Rotom, see that it uses Substitute, and, like, notice what it does, and then are like, oh, well, I want that. Or maybe, I don't know, that's if they hadn't played it, but I don't know. Kind of a random place to put Substitute, honestly. I think they put some sort of, like, Ghost-type team here, but they didn't. And we get cursed, great. Apparently we can't escape, which is even better. Because, Shruby is kind of on the slow side of things. So, let's make our way back to the door. Hopefully not encounter 15 million more Castanets. Because I already have one, and I'm not particularly interested in finding it on screen. Unless a shiny would like to pop up, I would appreciate that. I did actually find a shiny Ghastly here in my original platform run. Oh boy, mean luck. Okay, so now either he has to kill me or I have to kill it, so I think the former is a lot more likely to happen, but I can sure try. Okay, now you get the Wood Claw. You know, obviously, I never actually tried to attack, so it's not like gonna be on my Quick Claw at any other point. Okay, Curse will kill me. If it didn't, I probably would be able to take the second half, but no. Okay, so actually, I did better than I thought there, but I still lost, so I still brought shame to my family. Sorry, goddammit. Okay, well, that's fine. We are out of here. There's more stuff we need to do with Cut, though, back in Eterna City, because there's that Galactic building that's of little significance that we should probably check out eventually. I'm gonna be ditching Komi for a little bit. I could ditch Golbat, but I'd rather just keep walking around with it. I should actually try to level it up at some point. I'm just gonna stick Komi in here. I'm not gonna organize the boxes on screen. Let's look at Rotom. Relaxed nature is kind of bad. Despite being sort of treated as a legendary, it obviously isn't, because Rotom can breed regularly. You can make as many Rotom as you want. Also, Rotom wasn't available in Diamond and Pearl until the post-game, and they obviously changed that because it was kind of dumb then, and yeah, they decided to not be dumb anymore and just include all the Pokemon that they created for these games in the regional decks instead of keeping basically all of them until you get the national decks. And then there's Tangela, who got an evolution, and then they just didn't decide. They just decided to have Tangela and like Tangela and Tropius were like some of the only things that were missing, which was kind of odd. I think, like, basically most other things were between the games for legendaries and starters, but it was just like Tangela and Tropius that were missing. And Tangela had an evolution, which was like what made it especially weird. And a team for Thief. I could teach that to Wrench, because that would actually be pretty decent coverage, but I'm not going to.
Hi, hello, it's me, hey, me, I've installed you, yes. After all, I'm an officer of the International Police. It's only natural for me to be a master of disguise. Incidentally, you are a first-rate trainer, of that I am very aware. Therefore, I think you will be okay, but I must warn you to be careful anyway. So, a word of advice. This building, it has 2 stairs, and one of them is a trap, it must be. But the crooks of Galactic, they do not appear, how shall I say, smart. There should be an easy way to tell the stairs apart.
Okay. So, behind this thing is where the room would be for Rotom's form changes. Look at the Team Galactic. Are you to donate your Pokemon? But you're not? Then kindly get off our property. Do we have to bring the pain like we did to the cycle shop manager? I think the rooms that are guarded are generally the ones that, No? Okay, I guess not. They're working hard to find new energy sources for the future. God. It turns out they're just environmentally friendly. Oh, and hey, guess what? I'm doing a double battle with Cherubi, which actually would justify me using, like, hands. So sorry, sweetie. Team Galactic has no room for kitties. But Mars had a kitty. Okay, no, that was a very bad joke. I'm sorry. And Zubats everywhere. Hey, at least they're diverse in gender. So is my team, because I have one male, one female, and one of, shall we say, unconventional gender. Also, it's sexist because the male is stronger than the female here. Oh my god. Are we really gonna do this? Super Boost. Really? Oh, I lived. Never mind. Okay, as long as the other Zubat doesn't kill me, I'll be fine. Okay, I chose that too. Stunky! We've already seen one of these, but I still like Stunky, so yeah, the side of it. No, Super Potion exactly heals Cerise up to full. I think we were at that part of the song. Oh, now we're at that part of the song. Excuse me. I ruined everything. So Stunky does not have a lot of defense. It has less, unless it was a critical, it has less special defense than Zubat does, which is kind of strange. Despite me having used one, I don't really know what its stats are like that well. Also, it's been, like, years since I used mine. That was back in 2007, which... Oh my god, I just realized that that's basically... At this point, it's basically a decade ago. Like, it's a year off, but it's... Yeah, it's as good as a decade ago that I used a Skuntank. Which, that just blows my mind right there. Because as I said before, like... I still remember when these games were brand new. I was like... I remember counting down the days, basically, because I was really excited for these. I don't know, it's just so weird to think about the fact that this was 10 years in the past. Oh, okay. Guess cats do hate water. Okay. So are you gonna level up? No. You gonna level up now? No. Okay. Be that way, I guess. You're just a kid. Maybe when you're older. Okay, no. Hey, I haven't actually done that when a boy showed up with the Slinko envoy, so I suppose that shows some restraint on my end. I'm just a kid, maybe when I'm older. Okay, you just... Okay. I was about to say, you're not gonna fight me, and then he did fight me. Are you gonna have crab that I can't beat with my Cherubi? Krogunk. That's interesting, but... Yeah, as I said, I can't really beat that. But I'm certainly gonna try. I think the worst thing it would have right now is like a Leech Seed, though. So. Oh, well, you were a little late in the taunting there. If Quick Claw didn't come in, that would have actually worked out for you, so... Kudos for having a strategy. Let's try Magic Wave. It's resisted, but... probably the strongest attack that I have. Actually, no, it's definitely the strongest attack that I have. I could try Tackle, but I'm not really feeling that confident about it. Okay, you can start with the Poison Sting, because I know it's going to poison me eventually. And it's going to really make me mad when it does, So Magical Leaf is slightly noteworthy in the fact that it's one of the moves that doesn't ever miss, no matter if you lower its accuracy or not. Okay, don't poison me and I'll be okay. Okay, it's actually really surprising, because I think I mentioned this before on one of the other playthroughs. Poison Sting really loves to poison me every time that it hits. Even though it's like a 30% chance, to me it generally seems like a 100 out of 100 chance that it will hit. Or just a 1 out of 1 chance. Don't know why I was making that number bigger. X speed, which I'm not really going to be using. Alright, switch accessories. Forgive me. Let's see how good your Pokemon is. I stole it from some weak trainer. Well, then it's probably not a very good Pokemon. Unless they somehow managed to catch a really rare thing. Okay, well, I don't know what trainer you stole that off of, because Glameow aren't available in this region anymore. They somehow died in this alternate platinum dimension. It's kind of weird when people use Pokemon you can't actually get. Makes you wonder how they got them. Because, like, with starters, it's kind of like, you could say that maybe that was their starter, and, like, obviously you can't catch more, but they could certainly have gotten one. But with, like, Glameow, where it's absolutely not available in the region, you really have to wonder how they got them. Unless it's implied they got them from a different region, which that just seems convoluted for you guys. Okay. So wait, it just goes back and forth between which one is right and which one is wrong? Okay. That's Grunt, and more Stunky action. Stunky. Surprised that wasn't an anime title. I don't think Stunky had its own, like, Day in the Limelight episode. Or, I guess it wasn't interesting enough. Actually, I wouldn't know, because I didn't watch, as excited as I was for the games, that's really where I stopped watching anime as a whole. I, like, vaguely know what happened in those seasons, but yeah, I kind of don't. I can't say I have seen any since. People say that the X and Y one was good, or at least at the start they said that. I don't know if they still consider it to be good, but I don't know, I have very little interest in even seeking that out, so probably won't. And more Glameow. Oh my god, this has been going on for 24 minutes? Jeez. I didn't even realize that. Okay, well that's just annoying. You can stop that anytime now. Alright. Let's see if we can kill that. I don't know, beating your ass. Definitely need to heal Manaphy though. Actually, you know what? I'm not gonna waste items on it because I'm just gonna stop here. Next time we're gonna continue on and we'll get to what is this, the third 4? I think so. For now, I gotta thank you all for watching and I'll see you guys all next time. Bye.